welcome to this week's guitar lesson where we're going to be looking at All the Small Things by Blink-182. Now this song is full of power chords, so if you're looking to start learning how to play power chords, this is a great song for it. If you haven't already, click the like button, click the subscribe and then the bell and you'll be notified each week when I upload a guitar lesson. So for All the Small Things, it starts off with a G power chord. So we're going to place our third finger on the 3rd fret of the low E. Our little finger or 3rd finger will be on the 5th fret of the A. Now this shape is used continually throughout all the songs, so I'm just going to tell you the fret number for our index and then you can make the shape yourself. So this is our first chord. And then we're going to go down to our F chord, so our 1st fret low E. Tonally, what we're looking for with our amp is quite a bit of distortion. We're looking for that Mesa Boogie sound. We just don't want too much that it all becomes a bit muddy. Okay, we want just enough distortion. So once we have got those intro chords down, we then head into a C power chord, so we're going to play our shape on the 3rd fret of the A and 5th fret of the D. And we're going to play this 8 times. So for that I'm going down, up each time. After this we're then going to move to our F5 power chord. So this is slightly different, so our first finger will be on the 3rd fret of our D string. Our 3rd finger will be on the 5th fret of the G, and our little finger will be on the 6th fret of the B. And again, we're going to play this 8 times. And then we're going to go up to the G again. So far we have got So we're going to play that G chord 9 times. After this, we're then going to do some mutes. So for this mute, we're going to go up, down, up. Because remember, our 9th strum of the G chord is a down strum. Okay, so that makes it easier for the mutes if we go up, down, up. So for mutes, we're just going to release our fingers from that chord, but make sure they're still touching the strings. That then mutes them. And again. And then when we go down to our F power chord, we're going to go up, down, up. So if we put this whole section together, it sounds like this at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. This then repeats again and then heads into the verse. So for the verse, we're going to be playing some palm muted power chords. We're going to go to our C power chord, which is our 3rd fret low A shape, and then we're going to be playing this 8 times. Then we're going to move up to our G power chord on our 3rd fret low E, again playing it 8 times. To our F down on the 1st fret. You might have guessed it, we're playing 8 times. And then to finish it off, we're going back to the G on the 3rd fret low E, playing it 8 times. Okay, so the whole progression goes C to G to F to G. 3rd fret A, 3rd fret low E, 1st fret low E, 3rd fret low E. Once you have got this section down, it repeats 4 times. After 4 times, so we'll be back on our 3rd fret low E, our G power chord, it then just hangs on the C. So if we go from the 4th time round in the verse, it sounds like this. This then heads into the chorus. So for the chorus, we're going to go back to our C power chord on the 3rd fret low A, and we're going to go down, up, but we'll be playing this 16 times. Up to our 3rd fret low E power chord, we're playing it 8 times. Down to our 1st fret low E power chord, again we're playing it 8 times. So this whole section sounds like this. This section repeats twice. So after the chorus, it then has a interlude. So for this interlude, we're going to be playing some octaves. So if you don't know what octaves are, essentially it's our power chord, but we're going to be removing our 3rd finger if you use the 3-finger power chord. And what we want to do is mute our D string with our index finger. So the only notes that we're playing is the A and the G string. But what we're looking to do is when we strum it, we want to also hit that D, and it gives us this sound. So on this C octave, we're going to be playing it 8 times. So once we have played that octave 8 times, we're going to be moving up to the 8th fret on the A. And this time we're going to be playing the chord 4 times. And then we're going to be moving it down 1 fret, playing it 4 times. Then we're going to be moving it down 2 frets to the 5th fret on the A, and we're going to be playing it 9 times. So if I play this octave section slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. After we play the D octave 9 times, we have mute. This time we play it 4 times. So again, we're going to go up, down, up, down. Okay, and again from our D octave. And then we move down to our 1st fret low E, so our F power chord, and we're going to play it 3 times by going up, down, up. So the whole octave section sounds like this. It then heads into the 2nd verse, which is exactly the same as the 1st verse. Same with the hold on the C at the end of the verse. Then goes into the 2nd chorus. Again, exactly the same. After this, it then heads into a bridge section. So for the bridge section, we're playing a little picked pattern. So for this, we're going to place our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the D, our little finger on the 5th fret of the G, and what we're going to do is alternate picking the G and the D string, and we're going to pick all together 24 times. So if I do it slowly, we're going to go. Okay, so easy way to do this is counting 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what we're looking to do is then remove our little finger and place our 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the G. When it goes to the 4th fret G and 5th fret D, we play it 8 times. This section repeats 3 times. So I'm just going to play it once again for you. So with my right hand, when we're picking this, I'm picking up on the very first note and then going down on the string above. Then heads into the very last chorus. So for the last chorus, the strumming pattern and the chords are exactly the same twice round. Okay, so we've got our C to our G and our F. Exactly the same as in the other choruses. However, on the 3rd time round, there is a slight difference. So on the 3rd time round in this final chorus, we play our C and our G chords exactly the same as what we did before. But this time, when we go to the F, we're going to do some palm muting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go. So the first 2 times of the chord is going to be palm muted. The third time is where we're going to let our right hand come off and it will just be an open chord. Okay, and we do this twice, so it sounds like this. If I add the progression in. On the 4th time through, it does exactly the same on the C and the G power chords. But on the F chord, we do the same palm muting pattern, but we're going to do it 4 times instead of 2 times. Okay, so the 4th time round sounds like this. And if we add it to our 3rd time round, so remember that's where we play the F power chord palm muted twice, sounds like this. And the very last chord that we need to play is we just hang on that C chord again. Okay, so from our F chords, palm muting 4 times. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to click the like button, click the subscribe and then the bell. That way you'll be notified each week when I upload a guitar lesson.